Do not look away. Do not swipe. There is a reason this message has found you, in this exact moment, as you sit there with the weight of the world pressing down on your shoulders. I need you to listen with your spirit, not just your ears, because what I am about to reveal concerns the most precious soul in your life. It concerns your child. Stop what you are doing. The thoughts racing through your mind, the list of things you need to do, let it all fall away. For the next few minutes, nothing is more important than this. This is a divine appointment. You have felt it, haven't you? In the dead of night, when you walk into their room and watch the gentle rise and fall of their chest as they sleep. You look at that innocent face, so perfect, so full of promises, and a question echoes in the deepest part of your soul. A question you are afraid to even form into words. A feeling that there is something more to their story, something that you don't fully understand. You feel a fierce, almost primal need to protect them, not just from scraped knees or bullies at school, but from something unseen. A shadow you can sense but cannot name. That feeling, my child, is not your imagination. It is your spirit, the God-given part of you, recognizing a hidden battle. It is the confirmation that you are the chosen guardian of a royal bloodline. You think you are just a parent, tired and trying your best. But I see you as you truly are, a watchman on the wall, guarding a treasure of heaven. Many people have children. They love them, they raise them, they provide for them. But what you have is different. Your connection is deeper. You carry a burden for them that others do not understand. You are the one who prays the extra prayer, the one who worries in the silent hours after midnight, the one who senses a shift in their spirit before they even say a word. Who checks on you? Who sees the tears you have cried in secret for this child, the fears you have battled alone? I do. I have seen every single one. And I tell you now, that deep, unshakable feeling that your child is meant for something extraordinary, something powerful, is the truest thing you know. But a liar, a thief in the night, has tried to steal that destiny. A word was spoken over your child, a seed of doubt planted long ago, a subtle lie about who they are and where they come from. This lie has been a silent poison, working in the shadows of your family, and it is the source of that wall you sometimes feel between you and them, the source of their struggles, the source of that unnamed anxiety in your heart. This message has a divine deadline. It is for you, right now, on this day. The spiritual window to undo this damage, to uproot this poison, is closing with the setting of the sun tomorrow. The angelic hosts are already moving. They have been dispatched to your address. They are waiting for your permission, for your attention, to act. Those who scroll past this, those who doubt, are choosing to remain in the dark. But not you. You were guided here. You felt the pull. That is your confirmation. What happens in the next 24 hours will unravel a lie that has bound your child's potential for years. The first sign that this prophecy is true will come to you before you lay your head on your pillow tonight. It will be small, unexpected. It could be a song you haven't heard in years that suddenly plays, the lyrics speaking directly to your situation. It could be finding a photograph of your child from a specific time, a time when their light was so bright, reminding you of what was stolen. It could be a message from someone you haven't spoken to in a long time, their words unintentionally confirming a piece of this truth. Do not dismiss it. It is the first thread I am pulling to unravel the entire web of deception. I want you to think back. Go back in your memory. There was a person, a voice from your past. It may be a family member, someone who smiled to your face but whose eyes held a flicker of jealousy. It may be a so-called friend, or an authority figure, a teacher, a doctor, who spoke a careless, limiting word over your child. Do you remember? The memory is rising in you now. A comment was made. Perhaps it was when your child was just a baby, or a toddler. They said something like, "Oh, he has his father's temper," or, "She's shy, just like her aunt." It seemed innocent. But it was not. It was a curse wrapped in a casual observation. They tried to assign an identity to your child that was not from me. They tried to tether your child's magnificent destiny to a flawed human history. They attempted to rewrite their divine parentage. You see, your child does not just belong to you. They are a child of the King, a direct descendant of the Most High. Their spiritual DNA is woven with power, creativity, and resilience that this world cannot comprehend. And that person, that voice, in their bitterness or their ignorance, tried to sever that holy bloodline with a lie. That lie became a self-fulfilling prophecy. It created a struggle that did not need to be there. It has manifested as a learning difficulty, as a spirit of rejection, as a fear of failure, as a feeling of not belonging. You have seen the fruit of this poison. You have watched your brilliant child doubt themselves. You have felt the frustration of trying to help them overcome a hurdle that seems invisible. You have cried out to me in the dark, asking why. Why is it so hard for them? Why do they struggle in this one specific area? Now you know. It was never their fault. It was not a flaw in them. It was a chain placed upon them by the words of a foolish or malicious person. That spirit of jealousy saw the light in your child, a light that reminded them of their own darkness, and they tried to snuff it out with a word. They tried to claim a spiritual parenthood over your child's future, speaking a future of limitation into existence. But tonight, that false claim is broken. Tonight, we serve the eviction notice. The truth of your child's real parentage, their divine lineage, is being restored. The scrollers have already gone. The doubters have already scoffed. But you, the watchman, you are still here. And you are about to witness a miracle. Your attention at this very moment is the weapon that is shattering the chains. Prepare yourself. The battle has already been won in the heavens, and it is about to manifest in your home. The injustice runs deeper than you know. That word spoken was not just an opinion, it was an arrow dipped in poison, aimed at the very core of your child's identity. It was designed to make them question who they are, to make them feel like a copy of someone else's failures instead of the unique masterpiece I created them to be. This is why you sometimes feel like you are speaking to a stranger in your own home. That is the lie creating a fog, a static, between your heart and theirs. You see their potential, their goodness, their light, but they see themselves through the distorted lens of that curse. They feel less than. They feel misunderstood. And you, the parent, have carried the agony of this. You have blamed yourself, haven't you? You have wondered what you did wrong, what you could have done differently. You have replayed 1,000 moments in your mind, searching for an answer. Let that guilt go. Release it now. It does not belong to you. You were not the source of this wound. But you, my beloved child, are the source of the healing. You were chosen for this child precisely because you have the strength, the love, and the faith to stand in the gap and reclaim their birthright. The enemy knew this. The enemy saw your warrior heart and tried to distract you with guilt and confusion. But that ends today. The scales are falling from your eyes. The truth is flooding your spirit. The lie has been found out. Its power is evaporating with every word you receive right now. Before the clock strikes midnight, that fog in your home will begin to lift. A conversation will happen. A moment of connection. A sudden hug. A confession. A shared laugh that feels different, lighter. That will be your second sign. The lie is starving to death because you are no longer feeding it with your fear. You are feeding your faith with this truth. And the truth is setting your child free. Wait. Pause this video. I need you to listen very carefully. The angel standing to your right has just revealed something to me, a deeper layer to this that I was not shown until this exact second. It is a truth reserved only for those of you who have held on this long, whose spirits are truly open. What I was about to say is correct, but it is incomplete. There is a more urgent, more powerful truth that must be understood right now. I need you to do something. Wherever you are, I want you to look at the palm of your right hand. Just look at it. Trace the lines with your finger. The lines of your life, the lines of your heart. Society tells you these are random creases in the skin. But they are a map. They are the story of your strength, a record of every silent battle you have won. Your hands were not just made to work and to provide. They were shaped by me to be conduits of power. They were formed to receive a blessing that was stolen from you, a blessing that was meant to be passed down to your child. The lie spoken over your child was not the primary attack. It was a diversion. The real target was you. Here is the secret within the secret. The antagonist, that voice from the past, did not just speak a curse to limit your child. They spoke it to block you. They saw the divine authority I placed within you as a parent, and they feared it. They knew that your blessing, your faith, your words, had the power to shape your child's world. So they created a lie that would make you feel powerless. They engineered a problem that would consume your energy, your prayers, your focus, so you would be too distracted and heartbroken to walk in your full authority. The stolen thing was not just your child's peace, it was your confidence as their spiritual guardian. The lie was designed to make you doubt your own instincts, to make you question me. It was a spiritual anesthetic to numb your power. But you are waking up now. That numbness is leaving. And you are about to take back the authority that was always yours. The blessing of the parent is the key that unlocks the destiny of the child. The enemy tried to hide the key. But I have just placed it back in your hand. This changes everything. The timeline has accelerated. The enemy, the source of this lie, now knows that you know. They sense their power over your life dissolving. They will make a move within the next few hours to create a distraction, a panic. An unexpected bill may appear. An argument may erupt out of nowhere. A sudden feeling of overwhelming doubt and fear will try to wash over you. Do not fall for it. It is a desperate, last-ditch effort to pull you away from this moment of revelation. You have from now until the sun rises in the morning. Before the world wakes up, before the banks open, before the noise of Monday begins, you must anchor this victory in the physical world. You must perform an act that declares your authority has been restored. This is your window. The gate is open. You must walk through it now. The angels are waiting for your next move. Do not hesitate. Your child's future is being rewritten by your courage in this very hour. What I am about to tell you is for you and you alone. This is not for the scrollers. This is the reward for your faithfulness in staying. You are no longer just a protector, you are a chain breaker. The ritual I give you now is not one of begging, but of commanding. It is an act of power based on the secret you have just received. Tonight, before you sleep, I want you to find an object in your home that belongs to your child. It could be a favorite toy, a piece of clothing, a drawing they made. Hold it in your hands, the same hands you just looked at, the hands that hold your authority. You are not praying for the child. You are speaking to the curse. You will say these words aloud, with a voice of absolute certainty. You will say, the authority over this child has been returned to me. You, the lying spirit, the curse of limitation, your lease is terminated. You have no legal right here. By the power vested in me as the parent, I command you to leave this home and this bloodline now. You are not asking. You are telling. Feel the power rising in you as you say it. This is your divine right. This is you taking back the key. The atmosphere in your home will shift instantly. The heaviness you have lived with for so long will begin to lift like a fog. To activate this divine eviction notice across the heavens and the earth, to seal this act of power with the universe, type in the comments below, "My authority is restored." This is not just typing words. It is signing your name to a divine decree. Do it now. The legions of heaven are moved by faith in action. The signs will now become overwhelming, unmistakable proof that this is real. You are now attuned to a new frequency. You will see a sequence of numbers, perhaps 444 or 777, on a clock, a license plate, a receipt. This is the angelic realm confirming that your decree has been received and is being executed. You will hear your child hum a tune they have not hummed in years, or they will tell you about a good dream for the first time in a long time. This is the sound of their spirit being liberated. A person from your past, completely unconnected to the antagonist, will reach out and say something that directly encourages you as a parent, confirming the authority you carry. These are not coincidences. They are mile markers on your road to victory, placed there by me to strengthen your resolve. You have moved from defense to offense. You are no longer reacting to the enemy's plans, you are executing my divine strategy. The one who spoke the lie will feel this shift. They may suddenly try to contact you, feigning concern. Do not be deceived. Their power is broken, and they are simply feeling the aftershock of the chain you just shattered. You hold all the power now. Your peace is your weapon. Your silence in the face of their attempts at chaos will be deafening to them. You have already won. Just last week, a mother from San Diego, California, was in your exact position. She felt a distance from her teenage daughter that was breaking her heart. Her daughter was withdrawing, struggling, and lashing out. This mother received this same revelation. She recognized the source of the lie was a jealous comment her own sister had made years ago about the daughter being too emotional, just like her father. She felt the call to reclaim her authority. That night, she held her daughter's first pair of baby shoes and spoke the words of eviction, just as I instructed you. She typed the declaration of her restored authority. The next morning, her daughter came to her, tears in her eyes, and said, "Mom, I had the strangest dream. I dreamt you were fighting a big shadow in my room, and you won." They talked for hours, for the first time in years. The wall was gone. The chain was broken. Do you understand? This is not just a story. This is a testimony of what is happening for you right now. It is your turn. Your family is next in line for this miracle of restoration. The grand restoration is upon you. The joy you thought was lost is returning. The laughter that has been missing from your home is on its way back. The future that was stolen from your child is being delivered back into your hands, brighter and more glorious than you ever imagined. There is another parent in your circle of life, in your phone's contacts, who is fighting this same secret battle. Their heart is aching for their child. They feel lost and alone. This message is their key, too. Sending it to them is not just sharing a video, it is dispatching a rescue team. You are now a messenger of this truth. Send it to them with the words, "This was meant for you." It is an act of power, an extension of the authority you have just claimed. Do not let another chosen family suffer in silence. And now, go back to the beginning of this message. Watch it again from the very start. The words that you missed the first time, the feelings that were just below the surface, will now rise up and give you the final piece of your personal strategy. Something you overlooked will become crystal clear. The voice of God will speak to you in a new way the second time through. Your breakthrough is here. It is now. If you have received this word, if you have claimed your authority, if you are ready for your family's restoration, seal this prophecy over your life forever. Write it in the sacred space of the comments below for all of heaven to see. Write the victorious words, "It is done."